Oh man, oh man, oh man. Don't I have something on my spirit? Ooh, man, and it's so deep, it's so deep, it's so deep. Okay? Like, I'm in my head, bro. And I'm like, this whole monetary thing, like, when we really get to the root of the problem, like where this money came from, all right? Clearly, it did not come from a benevolent source. So, because money did not come from a benevolent source, all it can do in order to obtain it, what is inevitable, that happens inevitably for all who work to obtain it, is slowly but surely lose their soul. Okay? Alright? Now, that is when it is gotten also from a non-benevolent source. Selfish ambition is not benevolent, people. Okay? Selfish ambition, selfishness, okay, for something that does not come from benevolence is not benevolent. Okay? How is it benevolent that you agree to obtain money for your own self-preservation, meaning you care more about yourself than you do the eternal principles of loving your neighbor as thyself? Okay? So, if you love your neighbor as thyself, you would have a problem with a system built upon selfish ambition for one's own self-preservation. Okay? If you were not all about self, and if you actually cared about the eternal principle of love your neighbor as thyself, then you will want to know. You will want to get to the root of the problem of where the hell this money came from. You will want to understand why in the hell it's being required from you in order to live your life upon earth. Because see, inwardly, we're all given a conscience. We ain't all sear our conscience, goddammit. Okay, we ain't all hard in our heart condition. Some of us were able to hear the Spirit. Okay? You cannot outlaw that. I don't give a damn what the hell you people want to believe. But I am sick and tired of this false-ass reality where they seriously think that they can outlaw the spiritual people. Like they can outlaw the spirit. Like all there is the flesh. Like, bro, you want to act like I'm crazy. Because I'm telling you that there's more outside this physical reality. So anyway, I ain't trying to go too deep on these tangents, bro. Okay, let me get back on track about this money and how when you are complacent with earning something that did not come from a benevolent source, it's soul eating. When you're spending your time, energy, and effort to obtain this money, it's slowly eating at your soul. Your spirit suffers, okay? While you're in ignorance, searing your conscience, okay? Let me take it one step at a time. Money, this economic system, that which is being required of us to pay for any and everything on this earth, it did not come from a benevolent source. Okay? This is a fact. Okay? This was never established by a benevolent source. People need to come to this realization And it's as simple as that. Okay? Because as long as you keep thinking that the economic system and earning money for a living came from a benevolent source, you will remain in ignorance. Okay? And then you will continue to rebel against the spirit of truth. Alright? That ain't our problem. We come in love. We come in compassion. We come in kindness. We come in mercy. We come in empathy. We come in generosity. We are the givers. We are the lovers. Okay? So we are the authentic benevolent souls upon the earth. Why the hell is the benevolent souls upon the earth being treated the worst? But, bro, you're punishing us for truly loving benevolence and emulating those qualities. But you want to claim that you love and serve our God. What kind of sense does that make, people? Watch out, Takey. Clearly you don't serve our God. Okay? You punish us. So you can't serve our God when you're punishing his people for truly being obedient and truly loving our God. Why the fuck are you punishing us if you love our God? Why the fuck do you hate us if you love our God? No, see, you love the Antichrist. Oh yeah, that's your white Jesus. Christianity. Alright? Yeah, that's the one that you believe came to the earth to lay down his life for your sin. Alright? So that takes away accountability for your actions. Now you don't have to be held accountable for that which you do unto others. You can just confess out your mouth and believe that Jesus came to be a blood sacrifice for your sin. Yeah, keep on in that strong delusion. You saved yourself all your life bowing down to earning money for a living. Not giving a damn, not having no compassion, no kindness, no mercy, no benevolent qualities whatsoever. None whatsoever. But, you all think that you serve a benevolent God. No, you serve the adversary wholeheartedly. You serve yourself, which is what the adversary provided for you. He provided you the avenue to serve yourself and love your flesh. Love this world. Love Pleasure Island. Okay? Because, yeah, he gave you all the desires of your heart according to your flesh. But never mind the rare few of us that don't have a desire of the heart according to the flesh. Screw us. Because you want to believe that we all have a desire of our heart according to the flesh. But you're wrong about that. Because I'd rather suffer, goddammit, than be a slave to money. But you keep punishing me. Why are you punishing me? Because I refuse to be complacent with tyranny. See, it's time for you to join The covenant people. The obedient covenant people. See, we ain't blowing smoke. And you can keep thinking that we blowing smoke all you want. Your leaders lied to you. We telling you the truth. We showing you the proof. We're living what we speak. I mean, shit, people. You would think, if that which you're hearing me say is lining up with that which you see, you would think that you would want to believe me. But you rather stay in a strong delusion and dismiss what I say and go with the status quo of what your leaders and your rulers and your governors and that which you think you know. You want to keep listening to that while you're seeing everything contrary to it. Okay? Like, nothing that your leaders say benevolently can you see in this reality. They say benevolent things, but they don't do it. So you want to believe in an illusion. That's your problem. Okay? And it's absolutely insane to us because we know we live what we speak. And we know that you people can see that which we speak. And we are aware that you're ignoring us logically. You're logically ignoring us. Okay? Like, you're literally making the logical choice to ignore us. And you base it upon, you ain't nobody. Look at you. You a nigga. You've been conditioned to look your nose down at us. You've been conditioned to think of us as worthless. I live in a hood, okay? Think of some prestigious businessman, okay? He wealthy, all right? He got his accolades, his degrees, his honors of mortal men, okay? He's got friends, he's well liked. Do you think he would take the time to listen to me? 9 times out of 10, not likely. Why? Because he is the pinnacle of this society. But I am the bottom disgrace of this society. You need to think about that. Because according to the biblical prophecy, he's going to be using the scum of the earth. He's going to be using the foolish things. That which you consider foolish. That which you consider to be useless. That which you consider to be worthless. That's who he said he was using these days. But you keep listening to the prominent people with all of their money, all of their status, their clout, their honors of mortal men. Woo-hoo! They build a successful life for themselves in Satan's world. Bruh, I come in love, goddammit. I'm here to love all humanity and all creation. And I demonstrate it by my actions. Why do you keep listening to these wolves in sheep clothing? They hate all humanity and all creation. They're not coming from a place of benevolence. People, you Y'all gonna have to humble yourselves, because that's what it is. You know? And you know, this is all throughout the scripture. I am not here to set myself up in authority over nobody. I don't desire to be nobody's dictator. I don't desire to be nobody's ruler. Okay? I don't desire to be nobody's governor. Okay? I am not even my own governor when it comes to the head. Okay? And that is the ever-presence of benevolence. Okay? I answer to benevolence. I answer to the Spirit of truth. I answer to the Holy Spirit. Okay? I answer to the Spirit. Alright? I don't answer to mortal men. Okay? That's the difference. Alright? I answer to the Spirit, not mortal men. I'm held accountable by the Spirit, not mortal men. Okay? And I take it serious. Therefore, it doesn't matter what the hell people want to believe about me. You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe. It don't take away my free agency. I have the freedom to choose benevolence, even if it means sacrificing myself. Okay? That's what it comes down to, people. You're either going to be a slave to money, and all while you're doing it is eating your soul. It's shackling and chaining your spirit. But you do it because you want to be comfortable in the carnal flesh. Hey, it's understandable. I understand. I ain't mad at you. Do you? But what I have a problem with is the fact that this was imposed upon me, and all of humanity has been strong-arming me to do the same thing. Like I don't have the choice to choose my God. That the only God there is in God we trust. And the fact that I don't trust in God we trust, I've experienced everybody around me shut up their bowels of compassion because they know that benevolence ain't just gonna like rain down dollar bills out of the sky, but they don't understand how benevolence works. See, benevolence works through the mentality, the conscience. That's benevolence. It's continuous. It don't go nowhere. It ain't physical. Okay? The conscience can be seen physically, but it's not a physical, tangible thing. Like benevolence, like spirit. Okay? So this is a mentality change. It's a heart condition change. It's not something that you're going to physically see come out of the freaking sky, because it never came from benevolence. So how in the hell is it that you're expecting benevolence to produce it physically that way? That would never happen, and you know it. But you're using that as a excuse and a weapon against his authentic, tender-hearted vessels of mercy. Because we refuse to bow down and spend our time, energy, and effort earning money. And you really believe that that's not evil. You know that we're all upon this earth in a fleshly body. You all know that we all need bare necessity. But you want to impose that everybody put their trust and faith in earning money and saving money for their bare necessities. And if they don't do this, then they're lazy. Why do you have that mentality? You think that came righteously? Do you think that came from something that's righteous? No, that came wickedly. Okay? All of it is from the pit of hell. It's from Hades. Okay? It did not come from benevolence, people. Alright? So, my purpose is to literally, and I've been doing it. Okay, I got over 1,000 some videos on my channel, bro. Been breaking it down how this happened. Now, how humanity has been subtly deceived into earning money for a living, trusting and depending upon money. Okay, and proving to you how this did not come from a benevolent God. Okay. Showing you the receipts, how all of this happened. Okay, it ain't my fault that it's been highly ignored and slept on. Okay, I don't care about clout and status knowledge of mortal men. And I ain't paying money for bots to freaking like my channel, like my videos. I ain't paying for support. Okay, I don't do that. So my channel gets buried in all those who got the money to literally build up their channel. Like, these are the superficial people that only care about status and clout and honors of mortal men, money and materialistic things, god damn it. And the authentic just gets buried and treated like we don't fucking exist. You wonder why the scriptures say that they shall wear out the saints? They wear us the hell out, okay? Daily. Y'all wear us out, bro. Y'all wear us the fuck out. Yes, you do. You wear us out. You wear out his saints. You wear out the ones of us that are authentic. Well, why you think the scriptures say with much wisdom come much grief and sorrow? Bro, I've lived a life of sorrow. I've lived a life of grief and misery. And no one has had compassion on me. I haven't had love shown unto me. It's like I've been the scorning of all of society. Exactly what the scriptures declared would be my circumstances, would be the circumstances of the covenant remnant. So all of this is lining up to the scripture. So how the hell am I not the covenant seed of this land when all of this is lining up to what I can read in them scriptures? I didn't write them words in the pages of them books. My forefathers did by the leading of the Spirit. How is it that it's connecting to my spirit? See, this is what the nations ain't got. Y'all don't got the Spirit. It's very rare. And if they have the Spirit, they ain't of the other nations. Okay, our seed was scattered throughout all nations. Okay, so they will be the odd one in their family if they're led by Spirit. Okay. Because that don't come from the root nations. No, that comes from the Spirit. That comes from benevolence. That means they are his portion. They are his people. Okay? Because it ain't about skin color. It really ain't. Because yes, we realize that the seed has been scattered. Okay? That's what the scriptures say. Alright? It's been scattered not only in all lands, but in all nations. Okay? Our seed has been scattered in all nations. All nations flocked over here to this land. And they have mixed in with us. Okay? So you got a lot of people running around here with our blood in them. With our seed in them. Okay? So yes. You can't go strictly based on skin color. Although skin color is a topic that does need to be addressed. Because of the truth. Okay, it needs to be addressed in order to bring the truth, okay, and uncover the lies. All right. You can't ignore part of the truth and, you know, expect to get to the root of a problem. Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? What makes you think that you can ignore certain aspects about a problem and think that you will ever get to the root of the problem? That would never happen. And you people know it. So y'all need to stop this deflecting. Okay? It's time to acknowledge who we are. Stop dismissing us. We're the spiritual people. Okay? We are more than just flesh and blood and bone. Okay? You gotta quit ignoring that. That's what's been abominable upon this earth. Because you've been the worst to the free spirits. Okay? The free spirits are the benevolent spirits. Okay? You can't force us to not have compassion, kindness, mercy, empathy. Okay? You can't force us to, bro. This is who we are naturally. When we've been through trauma, okay? I've been through the trauma of even losing a beloved pet, you know, because of evil people. Okay, so you can't just assume that the tender-hearted, benevolent souls has never experienced any trauma. It's actually the other way around. Since the moment that we were born into this world, we have been traumatized. Okay? It's been perpetual, people. It's been perpetual trauma upon us. All right? We haven't had no physical peace. We haven't had any real physical love and compassion and kindness and mercy and empathy. Don't you think this would be continuously traumatizing to a benevolent spirit? Okay? And like, bro, y'all need to quit assuming shit. It's the simple fact that all of the trauma that we've experienced for generations as a people is like, because all of this is in our DNA. Okay, it is a part of who we freaking are. All right, and you can't get away from that. Okay, whoever your people was, that's who you are. Unless you are a generational curse breaker and you are the one to bring the change. Okay, when you are the one to be the catalyst and bring the change, you go through everything that your people been through, and it's all in one lifetime. So that's a hell of a lot of trauma that we experience in the physical realm. But yet it's assumed that we don't go through anything. It's assumed that, oh, y'all have loving hearts because ain't nothing happened to you. You're wrong about that. So, like, you've been deceived into mistreating the rare few tender-hearted vessels of mercy that was seeded here in order to help you. Like, you are literally mistreating your lifeline. You're mistreating the one that has the power and influence with benevolence to say, hey, please spare this one. I see goodness in this one. This one has helped me. This one cares about me. This one has shown kindness unto me. We have that power. We have been given that authority. But when you continuously make our life miserable, and you're causing us to cry out to our God of benevolence and say there's no help for us. All of these people are hard-hearted against us. They're all causing us to suffer continuously, constantly. There ain't going to be no help for all those who have done this unto us. There ain't going to be no mercy. You're not going to be delivered with this tender-hearted vessels of mercy. Because you've all banded together to punish his tender-hearted vessels of mercy. Therefore, you have made your choice to take a stand against benevolence. You make that choice here, daily. We all make the choice via our actions, people. It ain't about what the hell you confess and believe out your mouth. Oh, when you're living completely contrary to that which you speak, people, it makes it null and void. Okay? I've been extremely tired lately. Like, physically tired. And I've been sleeping. Like, I've been getting to sleep. But it's like I'm so freaking drained of energy.